How you doing, folks? This is Rob Stanson, Magneto with TISP Research and Development. Well, you'll have help. Alright, see, I've already, this is brass. Got it nicely wrapped in goat skin leather, beautifully. And some of this wax, artificial sinew. And look at that, it's nice and tight. I mean, you can wear this on the skin, it feels good. What I've done is, because I have it strapped, this is my tailbone right here, and it's pure silver. I mean, look at that thing's thick. And it shields my lower chakra in the back. I have 550 cord, 2 different colors, because one goes to my breastplate, as you can see right here. This is my breastplate. And that's pure silver as well, and it's beautifully. I mean, it actually got my heart back to like a 5-year-old. And you can see right here, I have my silver helmet. I did it just like an Egyptian did back in the old days and stuff. I recognize that, and see, for me, I put pieces together, and I go through the history, you know, because I mean, history repeats itself, you know, and you gotta understand why these Egyptians wore these helmets and these different headdresses and stuff like that, you know. And you got kings and queens wearing them to this day, but they've been anointed or whatever, and you know. But this, I get some sideburns because the Egyptian did it. Besides, I thought it'd be cool, and it reaches all the way down the back of my neck. See, I have to really get my armor set up the way I need it and the way I like it, because that way I can work, because what they do is they hit your chakras, I mean, all up and down. And like I showed you guys last night, the silver, see, what I had to do is I flattened the platter out. I had to cut it down the middle, just to bring it into a nice plate so it didn't have little smash-in sections or whatnot. I just polished it up and all. But what I'm going to do right now is I'll slide this on here, and then what I'll do is I'll rivet. If you do rivets right, they will work well. Get that on there. And then, I mean, they've been talking shit all freaking day to me. So like that, freaking, because I know who the fuck it is. You know, it's Homeland Security and stuff like that. You guys gotta understand that. These are just freaking damn freaking employees and stuff like that have this crazy sense that probably a lateral move from when they started MK Ultra with the CIA. The thing is that we gotta remember is that, hey, you know, they sit underneath the umbrella. You know, they think they do, but they actually don't, because they're running amok. They're just using something as a platform, and then that's why you have nefarious jobs, and they'll hire freaking millennials, and there's no jobs out there with people with no skills, you know. And people these days will do anything to fuck someone up, just for the hell of it, over the internet. You know, people are fucked up, really, honestly. Here's what you need. You can buy these at Hobby Lobby or whatnot, the rivets, or at Joann's and stuff like that. And then you go to the leather section and then get one of these right here. The back end of the rivet right there, you just have to you put it on a flat surface, you know, which works out really well. Make sure it's nice and flat, and put that sucker on there. Top.
When you ride with Uber, every driver is put through.
Make sure your holes are lined up correctly or whatnot.
To review their driving and criminal history. Learn more at uber.com/safety.
Slap that on there. Down there. And with these, you need a flat surface. Don't use that bowl end. Make sure it's on there good. Test it. always test it, and get yourself an anvil, some tools like that I got on here now. And see, I welded everything to hold my tools on there. There we go. And then, the long end and the bottom, and then that little doohickey. And hold it down there. Flat. See, the silver, I felt was amazing on there. Not too much of a hit, this is a nice small ball beam hammer. It's good to start out with. With something big, you got something, bigger like that. You don't really need to hit it too hard. I like a dead stop hammer. This is Home Depot, and it's good to hammer out things flatter when you're working with silver and stuff like that. Now, this is for target individuals and shielding, but in actuality, everybody needs to know how to shield themselves. Because these days with electronics and people running amok with technology these days is far beyond expectations. People should have thought about that a little bit better, besides just letting it happen, because technology is going to kill off mankind. It's just what the Bible said. It's exactly what the Bible said. Adam and Eve, we both bit the apple. And what's that? Fucking Apple computers. Think about it, And when you have something like that going on, we got to think about the future and the future generations. Our own children are going to have to suffer. We're suffering now. You think heart attacks and everything else is just by, health or coincidence or whatnot? Nah, people. It's a lot more than that. They started this depopulation a long time ago. They decided United Nations. And like that guy Bernie Mac. That guy, fuck that guy. I mean, he agrees with, for old people to be euthanized. He's like, I'm okay with it, it's a good idea. That guy's so far-fetched and out of it, he don't even know whether he's coming or going. Fuck that guy. I'm telling you, people, you guys gotta vote for Trump. I mean, you guys gotta understand, all this Democratic bullshit, because the Democratic Party originated from slavery, and you gotta understand that these Democrats, they really have an agenda. If you think about it, who the fuck fucking been destabilizing the European countries? They're destabilizing, and you gotta understand, it's Homeland Security. I'm sure it's other security companies too as well. But if you think about it, Nightingale Security, they're stationed in California, and they're voted #1 best. Now, if you got freaking security companies all over all the United States nations, and have terrorist watch drones or whatever, and these are just hired security guards, I mean, they hire the cheapest freaking labor. Think about it. They hire cheap labor. All you need is a freaking damn good driving record, a GED, and pass some little paper psychological test. Which is, I mean, what did they get? It's a cheat sheet? They probably read a little fucking couple letters on top of a little board. It goes, can you read these 2 words? Good enough, you're hired. Look, just once you free your mind, you'll start to realize how close these people are to you. These people will fake being nice and friends, and they'll live right next to you. They moved into me when this first started. just to start the propaganda, get you ran out. And they like places that are of like location. So if you're living by the beach area, you got some perks living by you. And I mean, around here I don't get no perp action like that or freaking gang stalking or whatnot. But I ran into a few guys that go, oh, I said something about a helmet or whatever, and they're like, oh, we got our helmets and stuff like that. And I just laughed, and it's a little snappy comeback, no big deal. Basically, they think of it as a damn job, but they don't see the scope of it. Is that they're taking on their own depopulation. The reason why they're depopulating is because they're tired of looking at all these people. And the more people that are in the populace, the more that people they have to watch. So that's what they put in the minds of the people and that are in charge of the the UN, United Nations, and the people that are in there. And they got in their heads. What they do is that they actually make them by like saying, hey, we know about you doing this and that here and there. Darn it, I can't remember that word right now, but and then they tell them, well, we want you to do this, we want this, or whatever, or even manipulate them in their own heads, and then go, oh, that's a good idea. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, yeah, it is overcrowded, this and that, and here and there. I mean, hey, you know what? It may be overcrowded, but, spread some cities out. Make some new cities. I mean, the earth has plenty, and we're able to if we can self-sustain, we wouldn't be reliant on stores. If we had a cow, chicken, but they make us freaking depopulate our own damn children by making you feel like it's okay, to kill your kids and shit like that, I don't know, it's just, there we go. Either way, that's how I got this thing made, pretty cool. I got it on a brake pad down there. That's how that way I can start moving things a little easier in my shop. But see, the problem is that, they're off the hook, They combine, their leader they connect to all our third eyes, everyone's, and to get that hardcore connection, and then he can run through minds. What do you think Q's all about? That guy's a freaking drone operator, part of this deal. Why? Because he can get in the minds of people, to send it through, key sources in the government. I mean, this has been done before in the Egyptian days, where the military took over the government of Egypt and took over the whole thing, and then the populace wind up getting the blunt of it for the most part before they were destroyed, internally, because there was famine, there was starvation, there was people freaking eating each other, and there was just dead people everywhere. Look it up. I mean, it's reality. It's happened many a times. I mean, you got places in India that had the same thing, kingdoms. It's just history repeats itself. The problem with this one is that they want to waste all the elders. That's why they took away our youth, by parents not punishing, breaking up the families, to destabilize our country from the inside out. That's what they're doing with the government, making the government look stupid. That's why Europe, blows off the people of the government, and I mean the people of the people, and that's why there's a lot of a lot of crazy shit going on. I'm sorry. I'm trying to wrap it up, and I gotta take a whiz bad. Anyways,
Family rarely agreed on anything until they stand
you guys gotta
together.
put the pieces together. It's out there, it's there, it's real, and it's true.
While Mom and Dad relaxed poolside. Later, when they
You know,
gathered around the fire
people of
pit for
Homeland
s'mores,
Security
they all agreed
are
they
running
never
amok
wanted to stay
on our
anywhere
people.
else.
You know,
Book
the
your
poor,
family's spring getaway
even the
today.
rich,
Visit the
and
offers
freaking
page at
everyone.
MomyLaCosta.com
You know,
to take advantage of exclusive
they're trying to
vacation
break up
packages and
marriages
savings.
and this and that and here and
How
there.
let staying at Omni affect you? Omni
Everyone.
La Costa Resort and Spa. Never stay the same.
You know, I'm self-sustained. There ain't nothing I can't do. Knowledge based on how to build things and stuff like that. But this is my back piece. I don't know if you guys ever seen it, but now it's all riveted up. Really nice piece. And this will go over my shoulders. And then I'm gonna strap my my chest piece instead, because I used leather for the to wrap it. But what I use is what is it, goat skin at Hobby Lobby, and then all my straps my other straps are like from Joann's, and then to mend the leather is the cement right here like that, I mean, as you can see, I mean, it's a beautiful piece. It's my chest armor. This thing saves my life. I'm adding another piece. Oh, here's my stomach piece right here. And there it goes right there. It's got a Jewish symbol. It used to be my chest, and I transferred it for my gut right there. I also have a couple of brass pieces, and I mean, it may look crazy, but I might use it like that. I don't know. But for the most part, covering your chakras up and down empowers you, and it will give you vitality as well. You gotta remember, they hit your chakras up and down. We're an energy unit. It flows. Get to know your chakras and know what it feels like. But with brass and silver on my back, I mean, I feel freaking good. My heart feels really excellent. I've been out with my heart piece freaking since this afternoon, trying to do my shield, mend my shielding, and then build it, make it better. And I know they've been hitting, but plus I wear a breastplate and a back piece and shoulder pads that I made into magnets and brass to give me metaphysical healing. Metaphysical healing is real. It's just like touching things. I can feel the energy from it. It gives to me. It relieves me. And you saw me last night. I was like having a freaking free orgasm or whatever. But I don't know. It's like not like that, but like relief, because my body's so full of energy that it's beat down. That's why we're growing older faster. And I mean, ever since this, I mean, look at my skin. I'm healthy. I look good, and my heart's as strong as an ox. And what they do to people when they get older, especially when they retire, that's why everybody tries to stay busy. It's because they'll fucking hit them. If you're not productive, and the money thing, the all-seeing-eye, that's what it's based upon. The New World Order, that means the all-seeing-eye will have control. You guys gotta understand that shit. New World Order is no good. It sounds tantalizing or whatever, but the end game ain't good at all, because they want a lot of people depopulated. They want less people to watch, because why? They want to be gods up there. And it's a little fucking crazy. I know they're probably taking some frequency crack or frequency drugs of some sort, but this is some whacked out shit, and it just ain't right. I mean, you would think it would be someone, better, in handling this stuff. But I mean, it's like, wow. Research the Kabbalah and its history. It might give you an idea of what you're looking at, what we're in. I mean, yeah, they're trying to push it end times, but I wouldn't be here like this for seeing a lot of other things, a lot greater, because maybe it's not time. Maybe it's just what man has decided to conjure up, is what was predicted, and put in the Bible for control, and to do this bullshit to people, because if you ask me, Jesus was a TI. He was targeted by these people, and the thing is this technology has been going on for a long time. What do you think the Egyptians had and the pyramids? That's free energy. Those are free energy freaking pieces right there. They're perfectly placed, to get energy from the earth and from the freaking universe. And all those, the Egyptians weren't buried there, and they'll tell you that. All those big rooms and those inclines, machinery. Those are machinery freaking ports. Machinery. Not a tomb. Machinery for free energy. Free energy probably killed them off. Because the thing is once you open up that third eye, you can either choose evil or you choose good. It's either one. You can't, I've seen people do both, but, you're mostly directed, if you're doing both, you're mostly directed to evil. But if you choose good, it may be your end of your means, but in actuality, it gives you life. That's what Jesus was talking about. Follow me. Because he sees something more. And there is something more. That's why I said research the Kabbalah. I'm going to get back towards this. This one's going to be extra. I'm going to bring it up a little higher on my breastplate. Because they know I know, and they know that I see something too as well. And I mean, they tell me every day, we're going to kill your whole family, and we're going to kill you right now. And I'm like, I don't receive that. They hit my heart constantly. Pop, 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 pop. I felt energized this morning, but, with all their energy, jittery a little bit, but I felt it while I was laying in bed because they're jamming me, but I have my ground mat on the bed, and I was just feeling still good. I was good to go, and that's what saves me. Ground to everything, buddy, everybody. Like I got a mat right here. Grounds your bed, your desk. You can put your foot between the door jamb while you're driving, barefoot. Get used to grounding to Mother Earth. She's here to protect us. As far as I'm concerned, she's one of my gods. Mother Earth. Because she saves me. She saves us all. She grounds us. She freaking protects us, gives us food, gives us everything, gives us to sustain. We should pay homage to her instead of this damn big corporation and the government paying all our taxes for this shit to go on. Fuck that shit. As you can see, I'm wearing my radiation glasses and a cap on my helmet. I like the silver by itself because it gives me like flow and like raw. But a little too much, especially when I drink a little bit, and then I can get a little aggressive, But when I use the other helmet, it mellows me out with Moo Metal. I took off the Moo Metal experiment that was on here. I didn't really try it out yet, but something tells me to use brass. And so I'm going to solder some brass and stuff, but here, let me show you. You could solder with one of these right here. One of these right here for doing Moo Metal or whatever. Flux and solder. Learn how to do that. This is what I use. These tanks right here and acetylene to braze. In order to braze, on the helmet and stuff like that, on stuff like this, that's what you use. And they need a little, little grinding thing, a freaking vise, a cutter down there, or whatever, a drill press. But you guys gotta understand, I know a lot of you guys really, when I was a kid, first thing I thought was, I want to learn every trade there is, so that way I could be self-sustaining. I don't have to rely on nobody. I used to think he who has the most tools wins, and but in hindsight, skills is what will sustain us. Without the rule of government, New World Order, being self-sustaining, being able to handle farm animals and keep it old country, old school villages and farms and stuff like that, you guys understand? Pull away from all that. Pull away from technology. Pull away from that, because that's what's destroying us. Technology's cool and all, and we can connect and all that. Otherwise you wouldn't be hearing me right now, but in all honesty, I'd rather keep it simple and with a tight village, people that I know and will know for the rest of my life, and work good with them and keep a good standing and help people, in my journeys or whatnot. Shoot, pigeon, telegram, horse, USPS, that's all we really need, we don't need to be slaves to this bullshit, I'm done with it. Call me an old soul or not, but technology's going to destroy us. And that's what destroyed all the other civilizations throughout time. Honest to God. Alright, guys. Rob Stanson, Magneto, out. Peace.